Today, I'm going to share with you another beer. This is going to come from DuClaw Brewing here in Baltimore. It is a look at their Patriarchy number 24 Vietnamese style coffee stout. Comes in with an ABV of 8.5%. So, DuClaw Brewing had recently just been acquired by River Horse Brewing out of Ewing, New Jersey. Right now, I think they're still brewing the beers here, but I'm not sure if that'll keep continue for a certain point. I'll have to check that out. But if you do get River Horse, then you'll probably start seeing DuClaw Brewing as part of the distribution, which is a good thing. This series for Patriarchy is actually a limited release series. So by the time you're seeing this video, this beer probably is not available still, but I wanted to share it just as a part of the series and let you know when you do see these come out, you do want to check them out if you think the flavors might actually be something you're interested in. So this one, Vietnamese style coffee stout. Never had Vietnamese coffee. On the back, I'll hold this up here too. If you want to pause the camera, you can kind of see what this is going to be about. Not going to hit into it, but I do know Vietnamese style coffee is pretty strong. I think it kind of goes like Cuban coffee down to Florida, which I have had Cuban coffee. There's a zinger for you. That's why they put it in the little cups. I think this is kind of powerful like that as well. So we'll see if we get that nice coffee feel out of this one. Let's go ahead and get it cracked open and get it into the glass. And nice little crack pop there. Actually had the tab break a little bit, so I wasn't ready for that. But obviously a nice stout, so dark color, deep dark brown, nice tan head. All the things you would kind of expect to see, as you can see there from the pour. Aroma pops right out of the glass. I get a nice spice note on the nose. Get a nice feel of that coffee coming out as well. Definitely has a little bit of a peppers type kick to the aroma, but definitely digging it and looking to see what the taste is. I'm getting a little bit of a cream type feel coming out as well, so they may have used lactose sugar in here to give it kind of a smoothness to it, but thinking of a little bit of a coffee cream type version of the beer. Let's go ahead and get the taste. Definitely has a little bit of a richness in there. I get a nice little bit of spice there as well in the taste going down on the back end. The spice that I kind of get out to it is kind of a pepperish type feel, but also kind of a little bit of a cinnamon type feel that I noticed there. But I do like the boldness of it. You get a little bit of a mouth coating as it goes down. You feel a little bit of that there in the mouth as far as the feel, but then when it goes down, I'm getting a nice little bit of a slight, I'll say like a little bit of an afterburn, but it's not like a hot spice type burn, more of just like that cinnamon type situation you would have, like I mentioned earlier. It's almost like a cinnamon type, spice type burn that you have a little bit there. Definitely get the coffee in the taste as well. Body wise, it does have a lightness to it. Has, I'm going to say, a little bit of a watery type effect for an 8.5% stout, but not like overly watery in any way. It just has a little bit of a, what I would consider a little bit of a thinness there, but it has a nice little smooth quality to it, nice sipping quality to it to take your time with a little bit here. But I like the feel of it. I'm a big coffee fan as far as a drinker. So I like the coffee part that does come out of it. Again, haven't had Vietnamese style coffee. Might be something I check out. I feel like I'd have to be like at a market or somewhere to actually come across it. But if I do come across it, maybe I'll give it a taste to see how it compares to what they were going for here. But if you're a coffee with the cream type fan, that cream and feel that you get in the beer, very much spot on. To very nice. It has a little bit of a frothiness there in the taste as well. Great lacing on the glass as it's breaking down, as you can see. So a nice quality beer put together from DuClaw Brewing. I would definitely say go ahead and, if you're again coffee stout type fan, check it out. Coffee, very common to have that type of note with some of the stouts that you see out there. And a little bit of that, like I said, I mentioned richness earlier, but it's not overly rich, but you do have a little bit of that in play. So a slight richness, we'll say, with this one here. But DuClaw comes through again. Patriarchy Vietnamese style coffee stout. One of the ones that I'll put in the upper half of this series that I've had that I actually do enjoy. Number 24. If you've had it, let me know what you thought of it. Untapped wise, for me on this beer here, I'm going to give this one a 3.75 out of 5. I think it's pretty solid overall, very good, easy to sit back and enjoy, and not too overly sweet, which you can run into with some of the coffees like this along those lines. Nice job, DuClaw Brewing. Thanks for checking out this video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I look forward to catching up with you soon. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on, drink beer, live hoppily. Cheers, everybody.